Hey everyone, Derpy here, back with another Battle Pirates video. This is my video using 5 fully built Punishers on the level 82 Draconian target. The first thing you'll notice about this is that I am using Dragon Slayers, which does help increase turn speed and also increases reload of Draconian holes. This target we've seen before. It was the VXP target for the cycle. It was also the level 102 target in the first raid with the Punishers, which I did do with 5 partially built ships under Dock 15 weight limit, and other people did with only 3 different Punishers. So there's multiple different options. I'm just showing you what I'm using right here in this raid if I do choose to do it. First of all, starting off on the top right of the target, trying to drive with the tank method throughout the entire thing, which if you don't know is keeping the one flagship slightly ahead of everything else, but still inside the purple circle to receive all the buffs due from survival from your upgrades and your built-in auras. Once that top right cluster is dead, I'm going to head off to the left along the top of the target, driving almost parallel, which I'm doing here by just moving around where my ships are. At the start of the raid, there were stacking issues in Flash, which are no longer present, so that's a really good thing to note here. Notice I have a Hellfire or Flamethrower missile coming in at the top of the target here, so I need to make sure to keep moving. Once that's out of the way, and once that turret cluster is out of the way, I'm going to head over to the bottom or the left side of the target and kill all the turrets over there, and again, keep moving if there's a Flamethrower missile coming in at you, or Flamethrower thrower coming in at you, because it deals a lot of damage. The rule is for those, if there's something coming at you, you have to stay moving and you have to almost be moving before it is even shooting at you. At this point, I'm in the middle of the target killing some mines here. You're avoiding some mines, killing some turrets. Notice the mines in this target will do damage, unlike the level 80 target, which is the more auto target. It is actually a better one to hit, and I will have a video out on my channel very soon of that one too. Okay, now we're in the center of the target here. Again, if you get flamethrowers are shooting at me, so I have to make sure to keep moving, and I am inside the minimum range for this first one, but there's 2 more shooting at me from across the target, so again, I have to stay moving. Always drive with your flagship just a little bit out ahead of everything else, and that's going to help you do better in this target here to avoid taking splash damage. If you start very close to many of these flamethrowers, you will end up taking damage on your back 4 ships because they will target those, which is not ideal. At this point, there are several mines coming in at me, which are slowed down thanks to my X1 upgrade here, and looks like I ran over one anyway, even with the X1 upgrade on my Atomic Punisher flagship. That does help slow down the mines. Like I said, I am using Dragon Slayer's crew in here, but something like a Wrecking crew or a Sea Serpent's crew, Creeping Death crew are also helpful in this target. I do have upgrades done on my ships here, but like I said, they're optional and you don't need them, although they definitely do help reduce your damage, and a fully built X1 fleet is definitely going to take less damage than a non-fully built X1 fleet. We're in the last couple of buildings in this target here, and there we go. Looks like I missed one somewhere because right here, if you just want to find that, press S, go on auto, and try to avoid the mines when you drive to it. Okay, here's the battle report. Damage appears to be almost even ballistic and radioactive. Looks like 6% ballistic taken and 8% radioactive taken. And if you're curious, here's the resistances on the enemy. You can see I have 14 minutes damage here, maybe about 5 minutes on the flagship, and 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes on everything else. Here's the build I am using right here if you want to know that. And it's the standard one I've been using throughout the last raid cycle and this one as well. And that should be instant repair in base. In terms of a set, this target is only part of the A set right here, which you have to complete 3 targets for and gives a very low set bonus. So instead of doing the 407, I would actually just pick the 80 or 82, whichever gives you less damage, and just hit that one all day if you're still using Punishers in today's raid. I will have a video out on the level 80 target, which is a nicer one to do in my opinion, so stay tuned for that one. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments below, and if you enjoyed it, if it helped you, leave a like. And as always, this is Derpy, signing out, helping you be a better pirate.